Second of those goalies, 66.
बासमती नाइस, ये भी नाइस। ये तो सारे
चुनते हैं जो पैकेट्स में नहीं, बनकर प्लेट पे दिखे सबसे लंबा और खिला खिला।
यानी दावत।
परफेक्ट।
Squeezed it away behind square.
So much needed boundary for England. 70 now for one.
He can come a bit finer, actually, Shadab, in that position, because the man out on the fence is to his right. See Shadab at backward point there, and the man out on the fence is to his right, so he can probably go a yard or two to his left anyway.
Especially if it's turning. I agree. If it's turning, he'll go fine.
$70 for one.
Investors want cash flow? NRIA is making an accommodation. We are extending higher than normal 10% monthly electronic payouts right now from our real estate backed
कमेंट्स। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक कमेंट्स में पिन है। लाइव मैच लिंक इन कमेंट्स। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक कमेंट्स में पिन है। लाइव मैच लिंक इन comments. Live
I'm quite used to it now.
That is, whenever I see Matt, I think of him as a 15-year-old because he joined us when he was 16 years old. And I forget that it was 30 years ago.
Absolutely. He's been here such a long time. He was the assistant groundsman to Peter Maron, who was the groundsman when you played here. So many, many years. He rang the bell this morning, which was a nice touch from the club. He's been hard at it. 3 consecutive test pitches he's had to produce it. He'll be a bit weary.
And credit to them, they're up every morning at 5:36. You can see them, taking off the covers, mowing the stadium, the ground. It looks beautiful, Old Trafford. So, well done, guys. Massive job.
Yeah, no groundsman has had to produce 3 test pitches on the bounce at a ground in England, so the club said, well done, Matt. Have the honour of ringing the bell to start play this morning.
Top job sites and then matched its job with qualified candidates.
We were very impressed with how quickly we had quality candidates apply through ZipRecruiter. It's very important that we choose the right people, and ZipRecruiter's been able to help us do that.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/race.
Sending the 102nd innings. What a legend.
Names actually on that list: Statham, Simpson, Ney, Laurie, Dexter, Benno. Some of the greats. And as I say, it was just not done so much then, coming round the wicket. It was almost a revolutionary thing, and of course batsmen these days are more used to it. That's the collapse. They were going well with Dexter 76, Raman Subbaro 49, and then Benno got into the act.
It's bowling his 11th consecutive over, although they had a lunch break, 40 minutes, 30 minutes lunch break in between, but still that requires a lot of fitness. 10.2 overs, 1 for 23 for Abbas.
Good from Abbas and well played by Joe Root. Going to get this on a 4th and 5th day pitch. The odd ball, it's pretty good surface still, but the odd ball will misbehave.
The pitch is playing some tricks now. Fast bowlers as well.
Yeah, if we get a closer look at that again, I'm sure we'll see it in slow motion. The ball actually just disturbed the surface of the pitch. Watch this. Get a better angle for you. Trust my word that it did disturb the surface. It's very dry. Just a little bit came out off the pitch. There we go. See, I wasn't lying.
Well done, Addis. So after Abbas's spell, who should come in to bowl? Shaheen or Naseem? That depends on a skipper. I will definitely give a Naseem a go instead of Shaheen first.
Who's the best of those two with the old ball?
They both are very good with reverse swing, if it's reversing. But I think Shaheen is more experienced, definitely, with a semi-new ball. Semi-new ball is difficult. But he bowled well yesterday, Naseem Shah as well, with a semi-new ball when he came out yesterday morning. So at least Wakar is working with them. He must have given them the plan, what to do, which lines and lengths to hit in the end. I mean, first innings, they were phenomenal, both of them were.
Well, that's another maiden stacked up by Mohammad Abbas, 70 for 1.
$70 for 1. England chipping into that target of 277. Sibley doing what he does. 32 not out from 100 deliveries. So he's at the non-strikers end on 26. Yasir is going to keep trying to hit the holes outside Sibley's leg stump.
Skill to kick it away from out there, right and left hander over the years. A few have messed up. kicked a couple, he's played a couple. Graham Gooch famously trying to kick away Warne and was bowled behind his legs. Tuffers bowled behind his legs. Strauss at Edgbaston as a left hand. He gloves out the way. Watch for the wrong one as well. That's the one you have to get your gloves away. That's why he turns. The reason Sibley turns
A long, long way short. Seems no slouch. I mean, he's not hit 90 miles an hour yet, but that's 86 miles an hour at Old Trafford. Surely, led by the keeper, got to adjust. I mean, that probably wouldn't have carried even if they were 2 yards further forward.
But there's a clue there, isn't there, Ian? There really is a clue. Come on, lads, buy a ticket.
Got to do it now. Wazim Akram was saying to me earlier when the nick went down, he said, I don't care if they drop it and it's sort of waist high and they're having to come in close. You've got to buy a ticket, as you say. Get in there. 72 for 1. Shah back around the wicket to Dom Sibley. 2 men on the leg side, boundary-ish. And on the sweep, man at mid-wicket, short fine leg. I think he'd be very happy just to kick it away.
Well, you have to kick it away well. Been a couple over the years that haven't kicked it away so well out of the rough. There you see, he's tried to kick it and missed it. It's the sort of one that goes through your legs. Right hand and left hand. Here's Warne to Strauss, famously at Edgbaston, trying to kick it away. Missed it by a mile. Atherton behind me saying
just
bad,
bad shot.
Yeah.
He hasn't played a shot. How can it be a bad shot if you haven't played a shot at it?
Well, Atherton behind me said bad shot to Strauss. So here we go.
That is a bad shot.
I mean, that was over the wicket, but that is a no-no, I would say. I would say sweeping out of the rough for a right-hander is the high risk.
Have a look at that again. There's one thing to be said about it. At least he wasn't dismissed by Glenn McGrath.
If he was playing 47 for 1.
He's got that protection. Imagine it's more for the top edge sweep than the full toss, but it's a couple. 74 for 1.
I sent your new prescription to the pharmacy. Any idea how much it will cost? You have a choice. Insurance or GoodRx? I have insurance. Insurance is not what it used to be. People struggle to get their prescriptions covered, and prices keep rising. I recommend GoodRx. You get free coupons to save on your prescriptions. Prices to find the best discounts.
GoodRx.
Fine leg is very deep, and that's run slowly off Joe Root's pads, and then fielder has just slipped up, so they come back for a couple of leg pass. England have negated the new ball with just the loss of Rory Burns for 10. They're dealing well with Yasir Shah as it starts a really reverse swing.
Well, I asked Waz before lunch, and he said, well, about half an hour after lunch, he'd expect it to reverse. The problem is the outfield is still a bit damp and moist. Trying to hide it, trying to cover it.
Yes. There is that dab down to third man. This time he has found the eye of a needle.
Shots like that will help the scoreboard, but the point you were making about reverse, it just gets the ball on the outfield, messes it up a bit. This is very good from England, very good from Root. 30 now, the partnership's building. Every boundary will hurt Pakistan.
में पिन है लाइव मैच लिंक इन कमेंट्स लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक कमेंट्स में पिन है लाइव मैच लिंक इन कमेंट्स लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक कमेंट्स में पिन है लाइव मैच लिंक इन कमेंट्स लाइव मैच देख
Stokes is off the mark with a thick edge down to third man.
Yeah, for a fraction of a second, I reckon he was leaving this Ben Stokes, but just the change of angle from round the wicket and quite wide on the crease. He didn't know whether to play or leave, and he just put his bat there, but with soft hands.
See what you done?
It's a big change, that. My fault.
That was a better carry from Naseem. One for two.
another wicket goes down. जो रूट जो है वो दोस्तों आउट हुए 96 पे 3 टीम पाकिस्तान की जो है वो विकेट्स ले ली हैं पाकिस्तान की टीम ने, जहां पर जो रूट आउट हो चुके हैं दोस्तों। और रही बात बेन स्टोक्स की, तो बेन स्टोक्स एक ऐसे प्लेयर होंगे कि जिनके ऊपर काफी ज्यादा डिपेंड करेगी टीम इंग्लैंड, लेकिन आखिरी दिन है दोस्तों, तो आखिरी दिन के अंदर बेन स्टोक्स के लिए खेलना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा। मुश्किल सफर है टीम पाकिस्तान के लिए, मुश्किल सफर है टीम इंग्लैंड के लिए, जहां पर अब देखते हैं कि कौन सी टीम जो है वो दोस्तों इस मैच के अंदर भारी रहती है। इंग्लैंड की टीम 96 for 3 यहां पर इंग्लैंड की टीम जो है वो दोस्तों अपनी एक और विकेट को लूज करते हुए, रूट जो है वो दोस्तों सेट बैट्समैन थे इस मैच के अंदर, जो कि आउट हुए। 42 रन बनाए उन्होंने, 84 गेंदों का सामना किया। 42 के स्कोर पर आउट हुए। और इस तरह पाकिस्तान की टीम जो है वो दोस्तों अभी भी इस मैच के अंदर हावी रहते हुए, जहां पर इंग्लैंड की टीम को जो है वो दोस्तों नीड another 181 runs to win this match. नसीम शाह यंग बॉलर है दोस्तों, अच्छी बॉलिंग करवाते हुए इस मैच के अंदर, और पाकिस्तान की टीम अच्छे अंदाज से आगे बढ़ते हुए इस मैच के अंदर। जहां पर अब नए आने वाले प्लेयर की दोस्तों बात करते हैं, तो ऑली पॉप जो है वो बैटिंग करने के लिए आएंगे इस मैच के अंदर। ऑली पॉप जो है वो दोस्तों बैटिंग करने के लिए आएंगे, लेफ्ट किस्म की बैटिंग।
अस्सलामु अलैकुम दोस्तों।
Movement.
A lovely clip, and just where he wanted it. Leg stump half volley, brings up the 100 for 3.
Yeah, frustrating end to the over there. After keeping it tight, taking the wicket, just offered Ollie Pope a get out of jail card. Nice way to get off the mark.
Nine overs, 1 for 24. Nazim Shah. Yassir Shah to continue. Stokes is on 4. He's got some rough. Outside his off stump. I wonder if he will look to play him off the back foot.
Well, this is exactly what Shah wants to play into. Right in the rough, a bit of bounce. So played that nicely in the end.
Does he hit that? I think he's hit that off the bat.
Yeah, got watching that. Said a bit about just jam the bat down quickly. Yeah, just the outside edge. Bit of fortune. Big appeal, but not this time.
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं।